Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Kansas City World Open, presented to you by BC3 and USA Bocce. A BC3 pool match between Great Britain's J- Jamie McCowan versus Daniel Michael. If I'm not mistaken, both of these individuals um, are definitely high-ranked players. I know that Daniel Michael is a Rio 2016 participant and played extremely well. Jamie, Jimmy McCowan is one of the better BC3s in the world from Bocce Powerhouse Great Britain, and Daniel was first with the Jack as he was selected to go red in the call room. Our official is Kathy Drovny. Tons and tons of international experience. Great roll over the V line there. Let's see what the follow is. Great shot by Daniel Michael. He's been hitting shots like that all tournament long, either in pairs or in singles. We've had them several times on the broadcast. As Jim McCowan lines up and communicates with his assistant. The flip up there so he can see what's going on. Puts the ramp back down. As he sets up the throw, I want to let everybody know watching in YouTube land and on bizfed.com that we greatly appreciate your viewership here and the exposure of the great sport of bocce. As Jimmy gets ready to go, he looks like he's going for a bust out. Got a little movement, but not exactly what he was looking for. Great roll there and great knockoff by Jamie McCowan with his shot to put the ball right on the jack here and change the complexion of the end already. You have two high caliber bocce players right now from the BC3 division, as proven by what's going on right this minute. Great shot by McCowan, as you can tell by the reaction. Daniel Michael actually moved his red ball back some. I don't know. I don't believe that was exactly the plan. I think he was going for a bust up of McCowan's blue ball there. Looks like that's a soft ball if you can see how it's sitting on the jack there. So he has to hit that with some strength. And he might actually move the jack as well. See what he's going for here. He might be able to do both. Got some space there. That's like what we looked for. Great shot there by Michael. It's obvious that he's kissing for the point here. That's what he's going for anyway. To push his ball in him. I apologize for that. He's pushing him for the point here. Nice little nudge there. Has to measure. That allows them to stop the clock. Good job by Michael to get the point there. McCowan comes out and looks.
Yes.
Great job by McCowan. Still blue here. Might be looking at another push-in situation. We might be trying to see if he can move that red off. Oh, wow. Left that short by McCowan. Definitely wasn't what he was looking for right there. Especially on his last ball. One minute to go for Michel. Plenty of time and 1 ball left.
Jack, please. Score.
One ball left for McCowan with 10 seconds to go. He gives up the ball and takes the point there, which probably was the best strategy.
Come on!
1-1, exactly what we expected by these two high caliber athletes. Folks, we might be here for a while. I'll see this one going into overtime. Been wrong before.
Gentlemen, score. It's 1 for red, 1 for blue.
Come on!
And finished. Turn and look. Come get your ball. 1 minute.
While I have a minute, I'd just like to invite you to go to bizfed.com as well as usabocce.org for all the latest news in bocce. BizFed for all the international news. You can find rankings, next competitions, articles about players sometimes, and different things going on the site. BizFed, USA Bocce for anything you want to know. USA Bocce, how to donate, um, players, bios, rankings, whatever you can think of is on usabocce.org. As we go into the second inning, for those of you just joined us, we have Michel from Australia, as well as Jamie McCowan, from Great Britain, two high caliber BC3s. Right now we're at 1-1 going into the second inning. And it is Mr. McCowan's jack.
Second A. Jack, please.
Huh? I saw you. Ball a little bit past by Mr. McCowan. Let's see if Daniel can take a advantage of the mistake here. We have a clock issue, ladies and gentlemen. So we're on pause here, which gives Troy Berry a chance to jump in here.
All courts are down.
Okay.
All courts are down.
4 courts are down right now. All courts are down right now, so we're in a significant delay. While we're in this delay, we'll introduce Troy Berry. Welcome back, Troy.
Thank you, Mark. I was just having a little bit of physio treatment. So it's my lectoral muscle that is probably strained
Make a note.
because but it's my rotators that I possibly sort of strained or sprained. So so for the BC3s, this delay, I guess it's all courts are delayed. Is that correct, Mark?
Yes.
We will ask all members to please write down the time, score, and where they are in the game.
We have Miss Kathy Drobny on our courts, one of my local coaches. that actually introduced me to the sport of bocce. Um, but so what was the first?
The f-
The first two ends were pretty tight, right?
no, this is second in here. The balls are equally distant, so now we're at a 1-1 score. Um, so when you're dealing with a delay like this as an athlete, Troy, what do you try to um accomplish in a delay?
Well, yesterday I had the crowd doing a wave on my court.
That always helps some crowd participation.
I know, right?
Um,
Um,
can't really be mad at that.
but when you're in a delay, like this, you try to stay loose. Um, you try and stay to where you are in the game. Like, I think McCowan, I guess, is going through his notes on his clipboard. Can we get a shot of McCowan, please?
Right now, the support assistant is blocking the view there. We're just doing a quick pan, letting people see all the other courts that we can get in view.
Is that an auto pan?
Now it looks like it's being done manually here. It's probably a situation where everybody's just trying to stay really loose. Don't really think about the match too much right now. So while we're in the delay, I think it'll be a good time to thank everybody for watching, as well as tell you again, bizfed.com, usabocce.org. Check all of those for the latest in bocce information. usabocce.org for everything bocce in the United States. BizFed for everything bocce around the world internationally. I hope to at some point pull over some athletes from other countries between today and tomorrow, as well as if we can pull over some officials from USA Bocce or BizFed to be on the feed with us at some point tomorrow. To hear that perspective of the tournament and the high caliber play that we've had here. So I'm pretty sure those officials from BizFed are watching. So reach out to us and let us know. Let us know the possibility of getting you guys on the live feed, so the world can get to know the organization of BizFed, as well as grabbing some people from USA Bocce and some other athletes. Hoping to do some more interviews throughout the day tomorrow.
I'm planning on calling a couple matches.
Okay. So as we're waiting here, delays the process for a lot of things here. Delays the process for most people. Have figured out if they get out of pool, there might be some tight situations here that are waiting for these matches
Like, I think Austin Hansen.
to conclude. I mean, I'm not sure. Got a shot of Austin over there just hanging out.
Sorry.
His sport assistant Gary just fidgeting with his nails there.
I know, right?
Staying loose and staying focused there. Back to our court.
Um,
Will and Howie from USA Bocce. Just talking to each other, keeping each other loose. Probably strategizing at the same time.
it's the
And you
hand.
got the cool laugh going on, just relaxing and hanging out
It's
there for
old
a minute.
soldier boy.
AKA Soldier Boy there.
Let me do that, soldier boy.
You can't with your shoulder now.
I know.
Have a little downtime here, so hey, why don't some of our YouTube friends that are watching join in and help us fill some of this time?
Go and check to make sure that the times that they wrote down are going to be equivalent to what they're going to start out
Oh,
from.
we absolutely no.
Okay, so
We were in a perfect place.
Okay, so have her start it up. Start it up.
Looks like the delay might be short-lived here.
So who's red and who's blue?
Daniel was red, and Jeremy McCowan is blue.
Typical Jeremy McCowan, by the way.
I'm not sure who won the toss in the car room.
There's a lovely shot of our official for this match. Our official for this match. Kathy dropped me.
Make sure you refresh so that the scoreboard shows the right thing.
According to Gabriel, we need to refresh so the scoreboard shows the right thing. Let us know if it doesn't on the comment.
It would. As soon as we get everything refreshed here and ready to go, we'll be right back to action. This is the point as an athlete you probably lock right back in.
Yeah.
Because you know you're about to start up again soon.
We've got these.
Excuse me. It's a lot quicker to move to a headphone than signal you.
You okay there, Mark?
Yeah, just had a little sneeze. We're back now. Awesome. My Steve has power now, folks.
And we're expecting the systems inside you that the time is done, and yours will change to 4:11.
Looks like we're about to restart here. And it is on Daniel Michel.
So stop. Stop. We're not working.
Once again on Wings Lead Away. Do 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 do.
Excellent shot of Daniel just relaxing and making sure he's ready to go.
That's what we need to do, man. I mean, that's what we as athletes need to do.
Still in a delay here, sort of. Some games have started. We're for our court to start here on 5 as Kathy Drowney shows the paddle, and we are ready to resume action.
There goes that extension again. So I wonder what Daniel's gonna do here.
If he pulls the extension out, it's usually to bust something up. So that's my guess. Nah, he had a chance. Maybe that's his extension to go a little bit longer. Wonder if he's gonna pull it together, try to push that jack in.
I don't know, but
if you're just tuning in, folks, we're just coming back from a lengthy technical difficulty delay here.
not a technical difficulty on our broadcast, but a technical difficulty on the computer program that we are using for timing here at the BizFed World Open.
So we're at 1-1 at the restart of the second end. That pushing that we talked about, there it goes from Daniel. Great shot. Let's see how Jamie McCowan.
That is a great shot from Daniel. How was he looking in that first end?
It was a really close first end, so it looked.
I mean, after that lengthy delay from this morning.
Looking pretty good right now. Let's see how Jamie responds to a brilliant shot by Daniel there. Gets his head pointer adjusted. Looks like he's going for an extension as well. Definitely a bust-up situation happening here. Wow, great shot. A great sound work too.
As Catherine Darby almost.
We're just gonna say that was just the power of the ball at that point in time. Great job there.
Power of the ball or power of
Great bust-up ability there. As you see how far.
Do we have a mic on this side or do we flip it?
As you see where the ball ended up at the end of the court there. So we're looking at blue with a point right now. Daniel goes for it once again. Won't be surprised if it's another knock-in situation.
Are you sure it would be a knock-in situation? Or just covering up the jack?
There's no need for him to try to cover up the jack right now when he has space and still has balls left.
So,
I'll be surprised if he's just covering. I think, looking at his extension, he's going for a knock in here. Or just lay it in there. Great shot.
that is a great shot by Daniel. Like I said in his first match, there's a lot of rookies here at World Open.
But Daniel's not one of them. Daniel's a former current Paralympic athlete here who went to Rio in 2016. There are rookies. They're doing a great job here and putting on great shows here. And we'll get into more of them as we go along. Probably more tomorrow because I'm pretty sure we'll see a couple maybe make it out of pool here.
Yeah. So.
Great shot by Daniel there. Pick up the point.
So as I was saying earlier, Jeremy McCowan he has those little clipboards.
I believe Daniel's the one with the clipboard. And that's basically a function of bringing what you practice onto the court with you, which
Well, so does Jamie.
Jamie has them as well.
Yeah.
That's an interesting strategy, and it makes sense if you do all the data taking and you know where you want things to go, to bring it with you so you don't have to remember where it goes and just to look at them.
I would love to pick his brain. Oh, nice shot by Jamie there.
Allez, Marilou, on vient fort. Come on, Marilou.
It definitely was able to get it to make it a little bit more interesting there. Still a little bit further away, but we're talking millimeters here, folks.
We got Charlie over there on court. I can't see.
If you want to see any of the outside courts, go to the YouTube link and press 46 seconds with one ball left. Great shot by Jeremy McCowan.
Oh, so he's taken off all his ramp extensions.
That's what it seems to be.
And
Time's running.
30 seconds.
This is where an experienced sport assistant comes in for a ramp player, because they have to understand the time as well. So this is a drill they probably work on to get rid of the ball quickly and make a quality shot at the same time. That's nothing but practice there.
I think ball is out.
Jamie's out of balls now, so it's up to Daniel to see what he can make happen.
One red.
He does a score check.
One red. Ooh. 305.
One red for Daniel there. Let's see what else he can make happen.
And I can't. Can you zoom in on the assistant? I can't see the.
He has one ball underneath.
No, 306. So these are neck and neck players here.
Looks like there's a bust up happening soon. Great shot to push the jack back there. might have pushed into a blue when he had one red there, but maybe the plan is to keep pushing to see if he can push for 2 here, which is an interesting call.
You know, I wouldn't make that call only if I was really needing the points in pool play.
Right now, this is what makes him a Paralympic athlete, taking the chance to go get that point and knowing that he can get it back. I respect it. He's earned the right to make this call for himself.
1 minute.
I think I heard the timer say 1 minute.
He has 54 seconds to go. Plenty of time to get that off. Good thought. Definitely got the point there.
Okay, 4, 5, 6. Would you like to come out for the measurement?
Ooh, the referee actually asking the players if they would like to come out for the measurement.
That's usually what happens at the end of the end there.
Stick my stick in there.
And especially with the closeness of the balls right there. I think we're looking at 1 red, possibly.
Let's wait for
1 red.
Yes, 1 red. Good
And
job by
finish.
Daniel McCowan trying to go for 2 there.
Come and get your balls.
Didn't, no harm, no foul.
1 minute.
Came out with the same point that he had going in. So now he's up 2-1 on his jack there. And that's only play. That's only a play you make when you know you're getting the jack back.
so. Shout out to our technical director there.
Kyle doing a great job fixing the microphone.
Do we have a microphone on this side?
No, there's only one on that side there. Going into the end 3, 10 seconds left in the 1 minute warning situation. 2-1 Daniel Michel with a great couple of shots trying to get more than 1 point here. Let's see if he can extend his lead. He's probably going in that short corner towards the sideline over the V. And going to see what happens when he if he can put the jack dead on. These guys have been deadly accurate, not only with their serve and follow, but with their bust up ability as well. So we could be in for a good one here for the rest of the match.
Woo!
Right over the edge there, exactly where I thought it would be.
So, what's he thinking right now?
Just put the ball on the jack. There's not much thought to this. This is just
I mean, is he
bocce 101.
right there? Great shot.
This is what you expect from Daniel. He's been doing it all tournament long.
It's more like Aussie, 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 oi,
Oi, oi, oi. Definitely. Great shot there.
I'm just amazed at a lot of these athletes. Aren't you, Mark?
I'm always amazed at high caliber athletes in any sport.
I mean,
And I think here we have some of the highest caliber athletes in the world, regardless of sport or physical challenge.
Weren't you?
Great bust up move by Jeremy there. I'm telling you, that's been on point all game long for both athletes. I'm sorry, Troy, what was your question?
What was your back to your first international? What were you starstruck like I was?
No, not really, because I was really, really new to the sport. So I didn't know anyone, if that makes any sense. So
Yeah.
my first, literally, my nationals was my second tournament away from home. Literally, I started playing in 2010, got on the national team in 2011. So literally, it went so fast for me, I didn't know anyone. And I think that actually was a benefit for me at nationals. Great shot by Jimmy McCowan there after the bust up.
We lost all the audio. We lost my audio.
Great shot by Jimmy McCowan there.
So, you hear some of these. Well, you hear Jamie McCowan say yes a lot when he does a good shot because
Great bust. I'm sorry, but great bust up there, giving Michel some space.
I mean, but you hear most of these BC3 players say yes or give a hand signal or something, letting people know that they're in the game.
That usually happens with the emotion at any division in the sport. There's a lot of demonstrative personalities here, and that's what makes bocce such a great sport. It's the ultimate competitive sport of skill and strength. So you're going to hear a lot of emotion out of the more demonstrative players.
It's kind of like pool.
In a sense, using physics and geometry there. But getting back to the match at hand, Daniel has great opportunities here to put one on just like he just did.
Yes.
It's getting really redundant to say great shot for Daniel, but it's been happening all tournament long.
Oh no, I gotta catch some tea or do something after this match because we just sitting here in the commentary booth with you. I'm hoping I can come back for some more tomorrow.
You're definitely invited back tomorrow, but let's finish up this match here right now. And it looks like Jamie McCowan is going for another bust-up situation that has probably been 80-90% accurate. Oh, just missed. Just missed. Ow. Hit me on the foot there. No big deal. Great try there. I don't necessarily know how I made that curve, but physics is awesome. But back to another try from Mr. McCowan.
Oh, he's taking the extensions off for this track.
We haven't got to that point yet. We'll see. Looks like he's going for it one more time.
Oh. A BC3 assistant pass to
A great shot there to push the jack into his blue ball. And it's Red's turn. Let's see how Daniel answers.
Aren't they equal?
No.
Oh, they would. Let's see what Daniel does here.
My guess is a push in of his red ball and maybe a knockoff of the blue.
Does he
That just seems to be the pattern of this match right now. Go ahead, I'm sorry, Troy.
does he have space though?
Definitely has space. He also has the accuracy to be able to pull this shot off. Great shot by Daniel there. Still red though, as he knocks blue into a touch, which means I'm pretty sure he's gonna fire at that blue.
I hate to see Daniel lose here.
He's definitely ahead right now and making great shots. This is going to be a tight match until the end.
Could we see a tie break?
It's very possible with these two individuals. Definitely possible with the high caliber of individuals we have at this match right now. Pushing does a score check. Has to look. Brings out the flashlight.
How does the ref use that flashlight, Mark?
If you see, the point is if you can see light on the floor and you see space between the two balls, and then that's how you score it. If you see no space, one has space, one doesn't. The one that's touching is going to win the point 9 times out of 10. Well, will win the point.
It's funny to see the different stools for the assistants.
I think that depends on assistant comfort and what makes the most sense for them and the athlete. Great roll there. Good job on the bust up and kick, taking the point away. Let's see what the plan is here. I'm guessing to aim at Daniel's ball there on the side and push it out and maybe get hit in that little pocket area. But these guys have been busting up stuff all day, so it's a matter of deciding
It's a
how
bust
they
up party.
evidently with these two. Good shot.
Good shot by Jamie there.
Probably pushed himself into 2 there. which is definitely needed on his jack, going up 3-1. That's a huge difference in this match that's been so tightly contested.
Two blue.
Two blue there, 3-1. Jamie McCowan takes 3-2. I'm sorry, Jamie McCowan takes the lead going into his next jack. Real quick, in our 1 minute timeout, I wanted to remind you that you can go to our YouTube chat, YouTube live stream, and watch the match that we're watching now, as well as I believe it's broadcasting on BizFed as well. And also you can go into YouTube and click the outside courts and see all the other matches that's going on right now. And right now I believe it's all the final matches of BC3 pool play that's going on at this moment. As well as go to USA Bocce and bizfed.org for all the latest information on Bocce. And we are now getting settled in for N4 between Jamie McCowan, who's up 3-2 over Daniel Michel.
It's gonna be an absolute cracker, Mark. I already know.
And great catchphrase there. And we're going into the fourth end. Going into the fourth end of the match here, and Jamie has the jack. So let's see what happens from here.
Could we still see a tiebreak if Daniel pulls off some miraculous shots?
It's definitely a possibility between these two. We'll see what happens. We're in the process of watching this theater play out, right?
I know, right? Who needs Broadway when you have Bocce? Once again, he goes out to check the head after releasing the target.
Definitely just checking the angle there, making sure where he wants to put that ball, where he wants to put to the ramp.
And once again, if you aren't on our other live stream of BC3, I think I heard Jamie say extension 5. So let's see what the assistant does.
Great shot by Jamie to start the end there, but give Daniel great space here, because that ball's more facing Jamie right there, but you can't get too mad at a kiss at that point.
Yeah, because this is wonderful competition. Pitter patter of the shoes.
Great shot there to knock off by Daniel.
Nice.
We're back in our back and forth knockoff battle right now.
I know, right? Whoever runs out of balls will, you know what I mean?
Definitely. I think Daniel's play is very simple. Just lay the ball in here.
So, about how many different languages or how many different countries have bocce teams? As
There's quite a few Bocce's grown over the last few years.
Nice, Danny.
Great shot by Danny there.
And how is Bocce grown?
BizFed has a project, I don't mess up the name, but basically what the project does is bring bocce to underdeveloped countries, and they've been doing masterful work there to make that happen, as well as countries have started to see the value in bocce and supreme physically gifted athletes. Great shot by Jamie to knock right into his blue ball there. Less space for Daniel though. Can't do everything in one shot, I guess.
I think he left too much space.
I mean, I think he did exactly what he wanted to do. I think he went for what he wanted, knowing that there's a possibility that Jamie's gonna put the ball in. As an athlete, you know the flow of the match once you get in one of these back and forth situations. You understand that it's anything you can do, I can do better. It's where we're at right now. So you just gotta match your opponent shot for shot at this point. The first one to force a mistake probably wins. And rolled that in for 2 points there. That's an amazing shot by Daniel.
Nice shot by Daniel there.
Great job there.
Is Daniel, is he advancing out of pool?
Almost certain he will be. I haven't looked at the pool ranking yet, but I'm almost certain.
So, after that miraculous shot, what does Jamie need to do here?
Jamie just needs to keep playing this game. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for a bust up here to give himself some room.
Yes!
And that's the way you answer. Not only did he answered perfectly, but not only that, he almost scored the point. Red's still closer, but it's not by much. Great shot by McCowan there. Exactly what he needed to do. That's how you respond to a great shot by Daniel there. Told you these fellas have been going back and forth the entire match.
Do you think he just sealed the victory there?
I can't say that with these two. You won't seal a victory until you get down to the last ball with these two. They've proven their ability to make great shots over and over consistently.
Do the different types of floors that they use in international competition, do they affect the rampers at all?
That I'm not sure of. I know as a thrower it can. I'm not really sure about rampers. I wouldn't venture to guess. If there's a ramp expert on YouTube watching this match, Maybe you can answer Troy's question.
Because I know we're using plastic floors here.
Oh, great push. These guys are going back and forth. Great shot by Daniel there.
And chasing the referee pretty much off court, right, Mark?
That's how you play high level bocce. The referee gets cardio.
It's more like referee Zumba.
Is that 2 or 1? I'm thinking it's 1, but I could be wrong.
Is that 2? Can we get a close-up?
We'll see in a second after this next shot. I'm pretty sure we'll get a pretty decent close-up of the balls when Jamie, takes his next shot here. Let's see what he has available to him.
Come on!
Goes right through and pushes his ball in. I said it, these guys are going back and forth. Great shot for great shot.
But how many balls are left, though?
You have 2 for Daniel. You have 1 for Jamie right now.
Now, what does Daniel have to do here to
keep playing this game? He's been knocking away balls all day. I will go for another knock away and see if he can. Oh, just missed. Now this makes this an interesting call for him. We got some separation.
But does he have the point?
He doesn't have the point right now.
I mean, if it goes to the cross, does he have the point?
Yes, he would, but the problem with that theory is that Jamie has been so accurate. Putting on the cross basically ends the game for Daniel. Jamie still has the ball left.
So you're saying it wouldn't be in his...
1 minute.
It definitely wouldn't be in his best interest. 1 minute for Daniel. Plenty of time with 1 ball.
Actually, it would be plenty of time for Charlie over there from USA to like do all 6 balls.
In this case, I don't think Daniel has to at this point. He just has to get this ball in.
Oh, he uses a mouth thing.
Great job there. Let's see what Jamie does. Is he just going to call it at this point?
Come on!
Great call by Jamie to call it. A 4-2 win and probably the
Time. Stop time.
I'm gonna take it.
1 blue. Great job for Jamie to call it and probably the best match we've seen all tournament. I feel like I've said that 5 times in the last 2 days. Great matches here on Court 4. Keep scheduling like this Kansas City Open.
Incredible game.
It's been a joy to bring this one to you from the Kansas City Open. We will be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. I believe the start of the quarterfinals. Look forward to seeing you guys then.
This is Troy.
This is Mark Harrison signing off and see you guys at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Thanks to, again, go to usabocce.org, go to the USA Bocce YouTube page to see all archives, as well as go to BizFed for all the latest results and information. Thanks and have a great night.